Hi, this is Anand. This is a simulation tool called Thinkercad. So here I do have a C++ code which is customized for Arduino. So I use this code to make a calculator activity by using the LCD and the keypad. So how it works here, let me show you by start simulating this activity. So when we press a button like 1, 2, 5, any button, any number of times, and this here it's going to be the operation. A, when you press A, it is going to add. When we press B, it is going to subtract. When we press C, it is going to multiply, and when we press D, it is going to divide. So whatever the operation you want, and when you do operation, and when you give instead of equal to, we have this symbol. So when you give equal to, then you get a result. So this is how this activity works. So to make this activity work, we have a code. So I like to explain some parts of the code, not the complete explanation of the code, but rather how the components of the programming is used to get this output. So we use a header file, which is nothing but a simple way to say a group of code which can be accessed in the form of methods. So let's say the group of methods are available in this file, and whenever we need, we can access those code using those methods by calling the method. And this is going to be a variable, and this is a array of single dimension, and this is array of 2 dimension, and then this is the exact um, the header file which I mentioned earlier. So I'm just using the methods in it, and I'm also using the liquid crystal header file too. So this is using the header files, and then so we have a two must method setup and loop for making the Arduino to work, and then we use other logic like if conditions, and then we have our own methods called data extraction to extract the data whatever we press on the keypad. We have to get the data to process it, right? So we have a method called data extraction, where we used if condition arrays to get the data, and we process, and then we give that to the result, so that in the result method it will find out the result, and then finally it comes back here to print the data or the output. So this gives you a much better understanding how the programming can be done, and how the different part of the programming like variables, arrays, header files, or if condition, or while, or for has to be put together to make a microcontroller work. And I will also show you another example here, which is a wireless, where the IR remote can turn on this LED. So I will show you the code. Again, the components of the code, if you or the structure. When I say component, it means the structure of the code is the same. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same variable. I mean the package, or we'll call the header file, the variables, and how do we use that package. And the same two important methods, a must method called setup and the loop. And we have a code to read the data, and this is the receiver. So when we press some button, the data passes through this receiver, and the receiver gives us a signal to this Arduino, to this digital pin 2. So using the digital pin available in the Arduino, we get that information, and we to get that information we write the code here. So once we get the information, it is in the form of number, and for that number if we have, then we make it to turn on and turn off. So I'll show you here. Please see here, when I press this button 0, this LED will turn on. Oh, I have to simulate for that. See? So, this is an example for how to write a C++ code which is customized for Arduino, and how to work with an Arduino and similar IoT and automations projects. Thank you.